What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Got a few more informations from the Ghost of Yotei directors, specifically talking about Atsu and whether she is or isn't a samurai. I don't really care about that. The whole point of this one is going to be, do you care about playing as girl bosses again? Even if it's done well, did you ever care? Are you burnt out by the forced inclusion that we've seen for years? And do you believe the directors when they say that no one forced them to do this? We'll find out. For me personally, and before we go what they say, I'm fairly certain, I've had a lot of people also tell me this, that Jin Sakai was 100% supposed to be the protagonist for this little spin-off mid-quill DLC type game that before a full-on sequel of Jin fighting Mongols in the mainland. However, at some point, the choice was made to have it not be Jin Sakai, to have it be Atsu, and to have it be, 100 or 200 years after. It's that decision that everyone is wondering still. Did they tell the truth? Because it seems like Sony East was very much surprised when we got Atsu instead of Jin. So Ghost of Yotei now, we saw the other day that they responded to accusations. They had an article in Variety where they were asked a couple things. One of them was some accused the game of being woke. When Atsu was revealed as the main character, why was a female protagonist the right choice? And they basically gave a whole fucking cope answer here of the fact of like, well, we like to make new things, but things that are familiar, and we like underdogs. And this female underdog, who it's basically the story of Kill Bill, including the very unique specific villains she has to hunt down one by one before getting to the main guy. They just thought that was the best. It was the best role. So, and you can see here, Nate and I are pretty enamored with making origin stories, and certainly one that we could find a way to make them feel a little bit of an underdog. And that's what they think with this vengeance quest. And they're talking a little bit more. So obviously, if you played the first Ghost of Tsushima, one of the big crux of it is the ideology between the samurai and their honor code, and Jin using essentially ninjutsu and ninja tactics. Poison. He's an assassin. All right. That's why everyone thinks Ghost of Tsushima is basically an Assassin's Creed game, because he might be using dishonorable tactics, but what's better? Honorable, taking your enemy head on and getting a bunch of people killed, possibly yourself, or, maybe doing it a little bit quieter. And so that was the whole thing in that one. In this one, she has no such compunction. She's not a samurai. So we see this interview here with Famitsu, both game directors responding. In response to a question about whether or not there would be weapons similar to those used by the Mongols in Ghost of Tsushima, one director said, again, there are not only melee weapons, but also bows and weapons that could be thrown to attack. Also, Atsu is not what we call a samurai, so she does not value the honor of a warrior. Therefore, she fights using whatever is available on the spot, which is smart. Atsu, for example, after defeating an enemy, can throw the weapon dropped by the enemy at other enemies. So their bow and arrow, their sword. Yeah, I like that. The old your gun's out of ammo, so you chuck someone in the head. The main theme of the game is revenge. The main character, Atsu, has suffered a traumatic childhood and sets out on a journey to avenge it. Atsu is bent on revenge, but she overcomes her trauma not only by avenging herself, but also through the story. Story of revenge is exacted upon the Yotei Six. This is Kill Bill, basically. Atsu has a grudge against the Yotei Six. She sets out on a journey of revenge to slay them all. Atsu returns to the place where she was born and where she was traumatized, and she begins to feel that her mission is to take revenge, biting each of the things she has lost. There's the Yotei Six. You see, they're all going to be unique villains, probably, and there's Bill right there, Kill Bill, that we'll have to get to at the end. The belt is Atsu's so-called avenging list. So the list that Sansa or Arya had in Game of Thrones, she just cites them, except it's on a belt. The Yotei Rokunin also have many subordinates, such as opposition parties. As she bravely fights against these outlaws, rumor gradually spreads that she is a grudge spirit. The belt is very important to her, and no matter which outfit she changes, she always wears the belt. Please stay tuned for more information on her attire. Finishing out here, she says, at first she is bent on revenge, so her goal is to absolutely slay the Yotei Six. But through her encounters with people, Atsu gradually learns that there is another purpose to life than revenge. So now we've turned into the first couple years of Batman, where he starts out just for revenge and vengeance, and then he realizes that there's more to it than that. And then lastly, we'll meet many different people throughout the story. These people may teach her something or help her. Among them, there is an encounter with a wolf. Through these encounters, Atsu becomes stronger both physically and mentally. Atsu is like a lone wolf at first, but through encounters with people, her mind gradually changes. She may also gain new weapons or be taught new fighting techniques. So there you go. Again, goes down to what I said in the beginning. Do you believe the directors or do you not? And are you willing to play as a girl boss if it's done well? So based on Erika Ishii and who they have as the main actress, who normally only associate with projects that are in their ideological rather purview, I don't know if you're gonna be able to play through this without having a bunch of eye-rolling commentary, but maybe. Either way, you let me know what you think. Can't wait to see some new trailers. But if it plays just like Ghost of Tsushima, but maybe some slight gameplay differences because lighter female character, I don't know. You let me know. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you. And
well, bye.